everyone, it is time for me to do a Throwback Thursday video. I really enjoy this video, so what I do is I'm going back 2 years to May 2014, and I am talking about my beauty favorites from that month. Some of these I still have, some of them I've used up, and as I kind of say in all of these Throwback Thursday videos, it's, excuse me, kind of sort of the goal, in my opinion, to like make these videos obsolete because I've used up everything and they've already been shown in my empties. Obviously that's not the case today. Although a couple of these things are kind of close to being empty, which is exciting, especially because it's makeup and, you know, makeup lasts a million years. So let's just go ahead and get into this video. If you like this kind of video, I do have a whole Throwback Thursday playlist, and I'll go ahead and link that down below in case. Or, so there's this little pop-up thing that comes up and you can like link stuff. I don't know how to do that, but I'm going to try to figure it out, and maybe it'll be up here, and if not, then I couldn't figure it out. I also have 2 finals to do, so I don't have a ton of time to work on it, but I'm going to try to get that going for y'all, if y'all like that. So anyway, first I'm going to talk about the Maybelline Colorshow Holographic Polish in the shade 05 Blue Blaze, and it's a really interesting shade. It's like a blue gray steel lilac shade. It's got a lot going on. I honestly don't think I've used it in maybe 2 years. I mean, it's really nice. So it's kind of reminded me about this. So I think I'm going to try it soon, even though right now I have a different shade in my monthly makeup bag. So once I'm used up all those products, I will try to maybe try to use that one. So, and I wouldn't consider that a favorite still, but I still have it. So, you know, I have a lot of nail polish, obviously. You can see here, and then I've got more. I'm sorry if I have all these bruises. I have no idea where they came from. None at all, honestly. So, yeah. Next, I actually had used this up. It's the Bath & Body Works Foaming Hand Soap. That's the kind of soap I use. I really like it. It takes me a really long time to use it up. Not because I'm a super gross person, at least I don't think so. But it really does. But anyway, I used up the Gingerbread, Frosted Gingerbread, which was my favorite. It didn't come back this year, but I think they had something called Ginger Snap or something that was similar. But when it comes out, and if it, I don't know, I don't think they really have Christmas scents at the semi-annual sale, which I think is coming up soon. I'm not really sure, but Gingerbread, it's great. The other thing, so I would repurchase that. I would still consider that a favorite. The other thing was the Boots Extracts, Boots Botanics Extracts Cocoa Butter Lip Balm. So this was like a potted lip balm. It is all gone. I really liked it. I thought it did really good things for my lips. I can't find it at Target anymore, which I think is the only place that sells Boots. But I would be interested in purchasing it again if I could find it. Next is this. This is the Physicians Formula Concealer 101 Perfecting Concealer Duo in the green and the light. Now, I don't think they make this anymore. I think they have it in like a liquid, like this kind of format. But maybe they still have it. These are a little dry, I will admit, but you can see they both have some pretty significant dents in it, which is really exciting. I really like this green concealer. It's the only green concealer I have. And I use this little bitty brush, and I use that to apply it, and I just think it really blends it out nicely. Like I said, it's a little dry. It's not the best concealer, but I do still like it, and I still have it. I don't know if I would purchase it at this point. I would like to try other green concealers, but I think it does work. And again, I like that I have these little dents in it. Next is the Covergirl Fix Stick in the shade Light TruBlend. It's the Covergirl TruBlend Fix Stick in the shade Light 1234. I don't love this. It's really a little bit too light for me. And it's just dry, and it's not the best. I had it recently in a monthly makeup bag, I'm pretty sure. I still have quite a bit left of that, as you can tell. It's not a bad product, but it's not my favorite. I wouldn't consider this a favorite anymore. Then I've got this, which is the e.l.f. Blush and Bronzer Duo in the shade St. Lucia. If you keep up with my monthly makeup bag, which I think I've referenced that a few times now, so I'll link that playlist down below as well. I still have it. This blush is almost gone, and then you can see the pan right there in the bronzer. It's got a little dip, but I don't really think you can, maybe you can see that. But this is the blush. I still like this. I think this blush is nice. It's got some decent pigmentation. It is the blush I have on today. So it's got some nice, decent pigmentation. It's really shimmery. The bronzer's really dark, but it's definitely usable. I would say I still like it, but it's not a favorite anymore. I have a ton of blushes that are very, very similar to this, so it's not something I necessarily want to repurchase. And this bronzer is good. I don't hate it, but I have others I like better. It's a little dark for my skin tone, and I prefer the Park Avenue Princess, the matte one, and the NARS Laguna, which unfortunately are a lot more expensive, but I just like them better, honestly. So, it's still a good product. I would still recommend it, especially for beginners, because I do think it's nice, but it's not a favorite. And it's not very unique. Next, this is still a favorite. It's the Almay Intense Eye Color Shimmer-i Kit in 421 Trio for Browns. I use this all the time. So, they have repackaged it, and they're different colors, so you can't get this anymore. But if you have it, pull it out of your collection. So this was a domed lid shade, and you can tell it's all the way flat now. It's actually got a little bit of a dent. This deep brown I don't use a ton, but then this matte shade, it's really powdery, but it is good as like a brow bone highlight. This is my favorite thing. It's like a nude, but it's got almost like a goldish duochrome. It's just beautiful. I love this lid shade. And then this brown is nice. It's a little patchy, but it's not awful. And like I said, this light shade is a little powdered. Alright, Mongrel. I think that's enough, don't you? I think we're good. It's a little powdery, but it applies nicely. I don't think it looks bad as a brow bone highlight. And that brown is really nice, nicely pigmented. But again, it's this lid shade that I just love. It's a go-to for me. I love this, and I still love it. And I do use it quite often. Next is this, which I do still really like, and it comes up on Holographic a lot. It's this Pixi, what is it called? A Fairy Light Single. This is in the shade number 5, Boho Bronze. It used to have a little fairy on it, and you can tell it's all worn down, and it's actually got a little bit of a dip in it. I love this as a blending out shade. It's kind of a cool tone taupey shade. It's got a lot of shimmer. It's really pigmented. It's right there. I just think it's a great shade. I think it looks beautiful on the eyes. I think it adds a lot to any eye look. It makes it look a lot more together and sealed, and it's just beautiful. I'm still a big fan of this, and I recommend it. And again, I think you can still get them at Target. I'm not positive, but I know it comes on Holographic all the time. And if you don't have Holographic, I highly recommend it. And I actually have a link. It's not just because I have YouTube. Anybody can get the link. And if you sign up using that link, I get some money towards Holographic, which I would really appreciate. But you don't have to do that by any means. And it's free to sign up and everything. But this comes on Holographic a lot, and I like it a lot. Next is this, which is the City Color White Gold Mousse Eyeshadow. They still, this was an Ipsy bag thing I got. And I really like it. I still have it, obviously. And it is still good. You can tell I've dug in it quite a bit. It's really unique. So, it's a mousse. That's the best way to describe it. It's not a cream. It's not like the consistency of maybe like a Maybelline color tattoo. It's not like that at all. It's very different. It's a moussey, beautiful thing. And then you can place it on, and it looks white, and then you blend it, and it becomes this beautiful gold. Now, if you use it, and it's a duochrome, look at that. It's gorgeous. I love using this as a cream shadow base. I haven't used it in a while, to be totally honest, but I do love it. And I remember really loving the looks I got using it. Again, it's this giant swatch right here. I think it's gorgeous. And City Color Cosmetics is really, really, really inexpensive. So I recommend checking it out. I think they have other shades now. Maybe they don't. I don't know. But this brand comes a lot in Ipsy bags, and I really like it. Next is kind of an embarrassing thing. Okay. This is a do as I say, not as I do. Or really, it's a make your own damn decisions, honestly. That's really what this is about. So, you're supposed to throw away mascaras after 3 months. I don't do that. I've never had an issue with it. I'm the only person that ever uses my own makeup. If I ever am sick or I'm feeling bad, I don't use it. That doesn't mean that I couldn't get an eye infection. It doesn't mean that it couldn't happen. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you should do that. I'm just telling you, I'm going to be honest, I don't. I just use it until it starts getting gross. And this is on its way out. It's in my monthly makeup bag. It's a Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara. It's got this giant natural bristle wand, which I find this is like my favorite kind of mascara. It's got kind of just a normal formula. It's not overly wet or overly dry. It's kind of in the middle. It gives you a lot of length. I prefer, right now I would say my favorite mascara is the Too Faced Better Than Sex, to be honest. I know that's very typical, but I have a sample and it's just amazing. So I do prefer that over this, but this is still a decent mascara. I wouldn't repurchase it. I wouldn't consider it a favorite anymore. But if you're looking for a lot of length, I recommend this. I've had it for a long time. Judge me if you want. This I still love. I reach for it all the time. It's the Stila Smudge Stick waterproof eyeliner in the shade Emerald. I have done a full review of all of the Stila Smudge Sticks. I've got a black one in my monthly makeup bag right now. It's what I have on my eyes. But this is the green one, which is really my favorite. It is beautiful. It is. I'm just going to do one little swipe. It's so pigmented. It's such a unique shade. It is gorgeous. It stays, I use it in my waterline a lot, and it stays there all day long. I highly, highly, highly recommend this. I find the other ones are really good. I like them all, but these are just, they have a lot of unique colors, and I really recommend going for those. This is another product that comes on Look a lot. Stila comes on there pretty regularly, and they have smudge sticks. Not necessarily in this color, but in some other colors. And if you can get it in this emerald shade still, I highly recommend it. I think it's a beautiful eyeliner. So that's still a favorite. And then last but not least is this guy, which I still really like as well. I have a lot of these still, but I do really enjoy it. And it's the L'Oreal Color Riche. I think these are the Balms in the shade 178 Cardinal Plume. You can tell it's got a little bit of use out of it. It's not the most used. I'm sorry, my nose is really itchy. Sorry if that bothers you. It just was bothering me. And I still have a decent amount of this left, as you can tell. But this is a beautiful balm. It smells like L'Oreal lipsticks, kind of floral, so if that bothers you, you know it's there. But it's just, so that's just one swipe. But you can build it up. And it's a really nice, like, reddy shade, but it's not super intense. So I just think it works really well. A lot of these balm stains have a really big, like, applicator, like the surface of the applicator is really big, so it kind of makes them hard to apply. This does not. I really like it. I still think it's pretty. I think it's nice for days where you don't want to have on, like, because I like a bright, bold red matte lip. I'm thinking specifically of the Revlon Color Burst matte balm in the shade Standout. I love that. But if you don't want that, this is like good for summer and good for just like, I'm just going to put a little bit of red on my lips. So I really like this still. So that is my Throwback Thursday video. As you can see, I still have a lot of these, but most of them I still really like, and a lot of them have some use out of it. So that's really exciting. I hope you enjoy these videos. I think they're really interesting. Judge me if you will about the fact that I still have like a lipstick that's over 2 years old and mascara and stuff. That's fine. It's my own prerogative. It's my own choice. But anyway, sorry, I feel like that was kind of like snarky. That was not my intention. But I will see y'all real soon. I'll link that original video down below and the other things I mentioned. Maybe up there. We'll see if I can get that working. But I'll see y'all real soon. Bye.